Operating from the gun. Brady going for his running back, and he's got him complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert right back to him on 1st down. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The tackle by Robert Quinn. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fournette running out of the gun. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 30.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
The running back.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good...
And now look at him go. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 72 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sometimes
you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed it.
Pretty good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A gain of 7, but it's
4th down. Here's Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. His throw caught right around the 6.
Trubisky.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening. The 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter. Why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses...
And it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Bears 20, Buccaneers 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Trubisky's pass.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
30-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And the 11.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
26. Buccaneers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Going for it all. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's second down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Trubisky will throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he slings one that's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Patterson. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Here's 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 40 yards.
At the 36-yard
From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Bears. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house. close for a Buccaneer TD.
The Bucs.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
32. Buccaneers 29.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this, a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Bears.
They run with Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brought down by Carlton.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Patterson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. As the Bears push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
And the Bears first down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks, I got homies that can sleep without 2, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it, walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with it, rocking black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC. NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He'll wind a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Here we go on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
9-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
now Rodgers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Gain of 14. And the Bears 1st down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Another carry.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by them.
And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
At the 29-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
These two teams all tied after one.
First quarter with the score tied 7-7.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers got a man. It's time 1st down.
Green Bay Packer.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
For the running back. Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 44. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, he's got it at the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, Crosby for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Running room at the 50. Look out. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Down at the 31. A 3-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now it's Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
Given 7 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Look, it's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The quick slant caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Now third down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Packers first down.
Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And shoves him off at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Bears 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Daryl Patterson on the return. The Bears take over first.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
The tackle.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Chicago.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Trying to lay one, and got his man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 83 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards on the ground.
Bears 7.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. He has been an integral part of the offense all season. And now in the playoffs, he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency. And that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs. Because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
5-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
On the tackle.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 59 yards for him on the ground. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears cut into that lead. Now, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. Touchdown of the night, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers now to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size and victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there on 3rd down. Patterson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Forced out to his left. He'll try, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bears get a bit closer.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. But I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st down, Bears.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Throwing is Rodgers. Out to his left. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets in. Expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.